Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Like a big league, it is a Wednesday afternoon. Had a PSA order just come in. Actually, been kind of a busy week here, so actually haven't had time to look at these grades or anything. I'm actually opening the box right now, so I think this was actually a quarterly special. So I want to say it's like 80 cards, something like that. Maybe it was $8 for 80s or something like this. But this order's been outstanding, guys, for 11 months, I think. And we'll take a look at the paperwork here. I actually had to write them twice to kind of raise a little bit of a fit about it, only because I received another order that was submitted a good month after this. And it's already been here for about a month. That was a bulk order we did, like I said, last month. Yeah, here's the paperwork, guys. Let's see what this says. Let me get these two boxes out here. I think there's about 26 cards. So there's those. Let's see here. There's the paperwork. It should be interesting. I get a light right on my head there. Okay, here we go. Let's see. It's a regular order date. Look at that, guys. 8/29 of 2020. So here we are in June. So maybe it wasn't that late. Maybe this isn't even the order I'm talking about. I think the other order's still there. Holy cow. Oh well, we'll open this and see what it is. Well, this is the case. This is another order that we submitted even after that one. So that one has been gone, or would be out even longer. So that's crazy, guys. No, this is the order, because looking at like a 89 Bo Jackson here. So we'll see what we got. So yeah, 89 Bo Jackson, PSA 9. Nice grade for that card. This one was pretty tough, pretty close. So it looks like me just a tad off top to bottom. So I call this a extremely strong 9. And depending on the grader, I mean, this could have maybe not. There's probably enough there. I need to get this light just up and over a little bit there. I need to tighten up a screw there, and then yeah, maybe move my camera up a little bit taller, get some more height. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, but a beautiful 9 there in that Bo Jackson. We'll keep going here. Let's see here. 89 Troy Aikman rookie. PSA 10. That's a pretty big card right there. This is one that I've had. This was in, what did I have this in? I'm trying to figure out where I got this. I can't remember exactly where I got this from, but I had it in a display with kind of a multiple Dallas Cowboys kind of top players, and then pulled a couple cards out of it I thought looked pretty good. So that's a nice PSA 10 there in that Aikman rookie. We got here PSA 8 Walter Payton, 87 Bears. This was just in a box of 87 tops that I had. It looked pretty strong there. Thought it made a little bit better than an 8, but now I see that the left corner's got a pretty decent ding in there. Once again, it's one of those things to where you figure you would pick that up. I could have made that mistake, obviously, or maybe submitted anyway, but I don't remember. This order's been so long ago, and I couldn't even find my notes on this one. This one was so old. But PSA on that 87 Payton. Here's a Ronnie Lott in action. I think this is the rookie too. 8. I do remember this card. Yes, it did have a little bit of a. I call it a twist. What you can see there on the bottom, it's not like a ding, but the corner starts to come up a little bit. Color's not super great, but in terms of centering, not bad, top to bottom or left to right. So if anybody's looking for a really decent Ronnie Lott rookie, it's actually at an 8. This should go at a pretty decent price. I'll kind of look and see what the comps are going for, but PSA 8 in that one. We got here some hoops. Oh, finally, PSA 10, guys. So I've had yet to get a PSA 10 on 89 hoops. This is my first one, which is great. So now I have a little bit of a benchmark here to look at. As long as the people at PSA can be consistent, we'll know what we're looking for. And I had a feeling that the top to bottom was what I was missing there. And yeah, so I was, I'm kind of trying to judge, right? So it looks like they may want a little bit more on the top than I had been planning on. But if that's the case, hopefully you get a couple more PSA 10s out here, because I want to say that they were rather similar. Ooh, this is an 8. See, this is what I'm talking about, guys. Then you go from a 10 to just an 8. I get it, the top to bottom is not there, so maybe a 9, but then what causes a 2-point loss there? But this direction looks really good. So we'll see. Here's another one. Here's Malone, 8 on this one too. Man, that's crazy. I've taken that much off for that centering from top to bottom, because these are pack pulled, pack fresh. But the good news is we do have a bunch more of these, and so like I said, as long as they're consistent with that 10 there. On that Ewing, you'll be okay. Here's a 9 on the Pippen. Color looks great on these cards, though, guys. Look at that. Man, that color looks good there. which you like to see though in an 80s card, obviously. All right, so we got 8 and 9 out of 10. Let's get this other box up here. Goat card coming up here. What do we got here? 89 Flair. So I knew that the centering was off a little bit, but outside of that, corners were sharp. Face of the card looked great. I just knew they were a little bit off left to right. So still, that's 89 Jordan 9. That should be a pretty decent for a collector. I know that one may stay though. That's pretty nice. I love the back of this card too. Just classic Flair back. And see those corners, guys? They're all colored corners, so you can see no white on those corners whatsoever. So outside of centering, this is about as good of a card that you're going to get there in this set. That's awesome. That's what you're looking for. That'll take you back quick though on this set there, those corners. That's very nice there, very nice. Over here with this guy. Oh, we got here Griffey, 9 on this one. Tough set. This one's a little bit off left to right, maybe a little bit fatter on the top too, but I knew she was going to be close. I knew it was going to be a 9. Really, no reason for it to go down to an 8, and I didn't see it being a 10. So that grade is more than okay for what I was expecting there. So PSA 9 in that one, and the 89 Griffey. Brett, 7. So here, this is a disappointing one because the only reason I sent this is because I thought I had a shot at a 10. I was back at 7. So I must have missed something pretty big there. I do see like a surface, almost like a dimple right there. Wow. That's interesting. This one's in a cellophane. Are these other ones in it? Yeah, they are. That's interesting. Okay. Well, that's my eye there being not so good. So that one's on me. I'll take that one. This is the Griffey Senior Junior card, which I thought was pretty cool. And this is going to be a tough one to grade because the borders are so big and it's got this 3D thing going on. But I think it's a pretty cool looking card, to be quite honest. But PSA 9 on this one. But yeah, I think it's a cool card. I think it's a real cool card. So a little Griffey Junior Senior there. Looks like some more Bowman. Here's the Bonds, 8 on that one. That's tough there. It's just a really tough set, guys. I don't think I've got a PSA 10 and an 89 Bowman at all either. I've gotten plenty of 9s, definitely plenty of 8s, but no 10s on that. More, here's the Sheffield. There's a 9 on that one. Great color on that card though, guys. Look at that. Because this 89 Bowman is really known for it'll lose color fast. You can have one set that's, it's got plenty of color, and the other one's just look like it's been sucked out. So it's not a bad grade for that one there. What do we got here? Score. Here's 9 on this 89 traded. It's a tough one. I think that one had enough to be a 10 in that one, guys, to be quite honest. Looking at the centering and everything else. Yeah, that's a really little scuff there in the thing. Almost like a little chip on the thing. But yeah, I thought this one was close enough could be a 10, but came out with a 9 on the 89 Griffey Score traded. 9 on this one. That's what I was expecting. She was just a tad bigger on the left, but outside of that, the color is fantastic. Corners were good. I was just hoping to get a 9 on this one. I don't think I really submitted 89 Griffey Donruss that I thought was going to be a 10. I really haven't. I just haven't come across one that was that good. If I had other players, we fit 10s on some Nolans, I think, and a couple different other sought-after players in the set, but I couldn't get the haven't pulled a Griffey one yet. So we'll just keep trying on that one. There's a Sheffield 9. I thought this one had a shot at a 10 because it was much better centered than the Griffey. So I don't know what they dinged on this one because I thought overall it was just as good corners and color wise, but I thought the centering was there for a 10 on that one. 44 to Canseco. I thought this one had everything to get a 10, but came out a 9 on that one. There was this many Griffies in here. So here's the 89 Topps traded. Clemens, 10. Once again, this was a card that I saw. Oh, this was the glossy set too. So pulled the Hall of Famers out of there, just stuff that looked like it had a shot. This one was close enough, so it's nice to see that the glossy come back. We've got a couple more coming up here too. So PSA 10 on this for glossy. Forgot about that. May get another one of those sets. I'm sure how much they are now. 9 on the bogs. 9 on this Gwyn. Man, that looks good too. Man. '87 tops. Really tough set here, guys. I'm trying to think the last 10 I got on this one. It's been a while. This is the fun stuff. Like I said, just looking and doing your best, with the tools you have of trying to identify something that's gonna score highly or grade highly in that one. So a little bit short on that one. The bogs. Let's see what this Rock Range gets. 9 on this one. I thought that one was solid. 9 on the Reigns. Some 86 tops trade, it looks like. So 9 on this Will Clark. I received a 10 on this set before too. We got here. Here's Tamarind rookie. I had this one in the box there for a while. Thought it looked pretty good. It's all white bordered, but man, that's a good looking card there. Looks really good in the slab too. Kind of brings out the color, but I thought overall this one had a pretty decent shot. PSA 9 on that one. That's not bad for 81. Raw card. And last card. This. Let's see what this gets. 8. And that's okay. I wasn't expecting. I expected an 8 on this one. It had a little bit of a print kind of flaw in there. It didn't have the best centering, but this was the first card that I ever bought as a single. I think I bought it in '87 as a kid. Obviously, I had to get my mom to take me somewhere to get it. But I started trading or collecting in '86, and I knew that this was a pretty big card at the time, and this was way before grading, obviously. And this was actually bought this from a jewelry store that I kind of stumbled into, and they did coins and stuff. That's right, they had coins and collectibles, and they had a small section of cards, and they had this Mattingly in there, and I thought that was pretty cool. And I think I bought it for $30 in 1987, but had it sleeved up and had it in a box. And like I said, I knew that the centering was off a little bit, but the color all was pretty decent outside that one little thing there. But so this is a PC card that we'll keep and probably frame and maybe put next to our license or something like that. It's kind of the first card that we've ever bought. But that's a break, guys. Like I said, nothing. There's not a ton of 10s in this. I think we have a total of 3 10s, I think. And the Ewing, the Aikman, and the Clemens. But overall, it was not necessarily a prospecting set, but a set of I think I only paid $8 a card, so a little bit of a prospecting set. But I'm glad that we actually did get a 10 in this. And like I said, as long as PSA can be consistent, and hopefully they open up the grading avenue back up, and I think they will soon. We'll be able to submit some more 89 hoops in there and try to get those at a high grade. But overall, I can't complain. Maybe the Brett 7 there was a little bit of a throwback, but outside of that, everything else was 9s. There were a couple 8s here, but nothing that would be like, oh, that's just totally awful. So that's the break, guys. Let me know what you think. Any comments, or if you're interested in any cards. Pretty much everything except for the Mattingly, I think, is going to go in the store. Maybe a couple things will go on the website at a discount, but outside of that, everything will be in the eBay store. So bigleaguesc.com is the website, and of course the eBay store. If you just not Google it, just look it up, Big League Seller. You'll be able to find us. But I'll put a link in the description here. That's it, guys. Appreciate it. Respect the hobby. Have a good day, and talk to y'all soon. Thanks.